onto the server room. Here we go. I don't know why they give you the augmentations tutorial here. I mean, you have a bunch of like starter and passive stuff, and I don't think you'd have a praxis available at this point. I could be wrong. I don't think there's anyone left. So I'm going to have a little fun. Like, never mind. I guess I'm not going to close that. But just on my way back. About as subtle as a landslide, but it'll do. D. Dutchman. Huh. Nuke software. That stuff is so useful. Camera failure. There's a reason for the camera failure. That could have been very, very bad, and I have no idea where that was. At all. But there was apparently a stun mine. Or something rigged up to work like a stun mine. Which, if I hadn't already blown this up, would have just made a kill zone. Clever, clever bastards.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub. case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressure me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
No, open the door. Time to make the boss mad. I have no idea what I'm activating or deactivating when I hold E with this. No idea. Well, SWAT's definitely off the leash. That's some pretty crazy colors. I keep trying to sneak up on that guy every time I play the game. Unfortunately, this is the only one we're going to be able to save because there's just too many guys downstairs. So I will take your money because you won't be needing it. Okay, something is wrong with the lights and the reflections. Oh boy.
Is David Sarah hiding something?
No. Well, not to my knowledge. And I'd be the guy in charge of making sure that people didn't get to it, so... let's not close the door on our own face. So we've got at least two. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. I don't even have the ammo for it. I wish I had the ammo for it, but the stun darts take too long. I don't think I'd be able to pull it off if I wanted to. At least with this game, it makes a degree of sense to have regenerating health. And it's not what I'd call like Call of Duty regenerating health. If you're in over your head, running behind a bush will not save you. Red Wings. There's so many better teams, but I suppose this is Detroit. Strength darts. Still doubt that I could have successfully saved everyone. Beer. Can't pick it up. Why? Because there's a frag grenade there. Gloom and doom, gloom and doom. Some things never change. Hydro. G. Thorpe. Talon. Alright, what do we have? Don't know. Mr. Marchand? Curious if you have anything interesting.
Access granted.
Theater tickets? It's a Broadway raffle. I don't know why that was difficult to say, but it was. Oh, hello. Contract, overtime, project. Eh. They are absolutely hell-bent on making augmentations seem like the end of the world. Which unfortunately is exactly what I would expect from humanity, especially here in the States. Plant security! All the fun stuff that IT gets to deal with. Annual barbecue. Another year sober. Huh. That's nice. At least someone's trying to do something productive.
Access granted.
Weekend overtime. Nothing interesting. Red Wings. Nothing interesting. Not surprising. I mean, their password is Red Wings. Come on, game.
Access denied.
System lockout. Because the way I click my mouse, it also drags it. I don't think there's anything on here, but yeah, I'll go hack another one. I don't want to risk missing something. Disruption service, project. Tigers versus Orioles. I suppose it could be fun. I also find it funny the guy's name is Lazarus.
Access granted.
And the only reason that I know his name is Lazarus is because he says it in a whiny voice.
Access granted.
There we go. Soda cans. Apparently they're not making it into the recycling bins. That's unlocked. Let's try this one again. I don't know how many times I'm willing to try it. Oh. But I failed. Okay. Pardon that. Go, go, go. Should have done more capturing. I'm not gonna make it. Not even close. Oh, hey. I can disconnect. That burns an attempt. Okay. So let's just go along one route. Got it.
Access denied.
What? Fine. The only reason that I'm kind of bummed about not being able to get in there is because this is the second time I've had to record this. And the first time I got through it without a problem. By doing the exact same thing. I did nothing different, but got different results. I don't get it.
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Seraph's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in? He thinks we're breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Back off, Lantern! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So, mia la vieja, we're leaving.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Let's try that.
You're doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still,
Really?
I know you're kind. I saw it a million times in the Gulf. The only thing augmented goons like you care about is gaining the advantage. Just like the cops out there. I'd have to be stupid to do anything you tell me to.
Let's try... Let's try reasoning with him. See if that works.
The cops will be looking after civilians. They're too busy to worry about you. But if something happens to her, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed.
Nice try. But if they're so worried about this Og lover, then they'll make sure nothing happens to her, won't they? This is out of control. The crusade is going straight into the crapper, and my brother's gonna be hung out to dry. I'm the leader. I'm the one who has to fix things. But I can't because I'm trapped in here.
Empathy seemed to work, so we'll try that again.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
I'll look over there. Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet for Rita on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
And the Thorpes need to put more variation in their passwords. Crisis situation. Typhoon. Confidential business proposal, also known as the Nigerian Prince Scheme, sort of. Hello, gentlemen.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
You're welcome, Mr. Thorpe. Hello, Frida.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in. New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
We kind of like this whole augment thing.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
And, yeah. We have questions, alright.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Interesting, if I do say so.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Sevchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
And nobody has closed these doors. Nobody. And there's people here to do it. Apparently everyone wanted to just leave the door open.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's...
That's the way people work.
I'll buy for a second use with purity first. I think someone slipped into something.
So does Sanders.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
First question. Who the hell still uses SCSI adapters? Second question. He did. Why was, he's so apprehensive of the fact that it was his codes? Because, I mean...
David and you, Darrow? Hell if I know. I think Bill Gates and Steve Jobs hold my breath waiting for Detroit PD to get answers.
They were his codes, but, if you have access to being able to slip an AUG into an anti-AUG group, getting one guy, the most obvious choice for security
I'm telling
codes.
you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
Let's deflect it.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You've still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
We're gonna bring this up. We don't like it, but we know we don't have any other choice.
Boss, what you're asking me to do, it's not exactly legal.
No, it isn't. You got a problem with that?
We do, even if we don't have a choice.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Look at him. You know the police never fully investigated that first attack, don't you?
Yes, but...
But nothing. We lost a lot of good people, top people. And I'm beginning to think Detroit PD doesn't give a damn. Someone is pulling strings to keep us in the dark.
And in your world, the ends justify the means.
My world is your world, Adam. And if getting that neural hub illegally will show us who's behind these attacks, and maybe even help us go after them, yeah, you're damn right it does. So get going.
I don't even remember what I was saying anymore about Pritchard's credentials. I do find it amusing that he got all bent out of shape over it, even though he's the most obvious person to steal the credentials of. And just while we wait... Can't get that, so let's get that.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Alright. Let's see what this is about. I seem to have a visitor.
Hey, Jensen, glad to see ya. Damn it, now I sound like his girlfriend or something. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Well, generally when people steal something from a company, that's one of the two things they're interested in.
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
We'll be getting one of those. I'm not going to ask how he did it.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Alright, we'll do it.
Alright. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer.
You said.
Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Not sure why he picked that password, but at least we have our office back. Greg, how you doing? All right. Would someone mind telling me exactly why no one cares that I have a bottle of wine at my office? Just on my desk? Okay. We will get to that. Tyndall's apartment building. Greg Thorpe. Can't sit down in the chair. Oh well. If you need something to calm your nerves, you can help yourself to the wine. I don't know what it's doing in here. Or why anyone cares.